Where is it? Where's the notification? There we go. Now we should be good to go. Okay. In that case, hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed, CodeErr. Now that the stream is actually going, at least it should be, I still can't see chat, I'm very sorry if someone's already chatting up a storm. Why is my chat not working? Hang on a second, there we go. Now I should be able to see it. Okay, there we go. Let's set this up nicely so I can actually see chat nicely. Okay, here we go. Genshin motherfucking Impact. It is good to be back. Now, today, we're gonna be doing some important stuff. Also, did I do my dailies? I think I did my dailies, right? Yeah, I did my dailies. Now we'll be going back to Dragonspine in order to see what's going on with Albedo. So let's get going. Let's see what's going on with Albedo's evil twin, and whether or not Albedo already has some clues. I am certainly curious. Because I honestly don't know where this could be going. I feel like we're gonna be fighting his evil clone at some point, but again, I can't be sure. So what's up? Are you Albedo? Are you Albedo?
Traveler, Paimon.
How's your investigation going?
Your faces say that perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
We have not, no.
We investigated all over the mountain, actually. But we didn't see anyone that looked like you or hear of anyone else meeting you.
So whoever it is currently in hiding.
I haven't made much progress either.
Or they already ran away.
He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being.
Well, we have to run into him eventually. Maybe he has always operated discreetly.
Still, there is one thing I found. I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself.
So,
The
yeah.
footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
I think it's just a twin. I don't think it's any one of us pretending to be you. The similarities are just too noticeable. You're just too similar to be. It's just too similar to be someone guys disguising themselves as you. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yes, let's hurry.
Alright, imposter Albedo. The shadows deepen. What are you up to? Why are you hiding? Ooh. Oh, no drops, that's sad. Also, did you say boars? There was only one. Well, let's break this, shall we?
Hey, did you see
I feel like there might be something hidden.
rocks shake just now?
Maybe someone is buried under there. Is it Bennett? Oh no, it's not Bennett.
That was most unfortunate.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it is Bennett! Of course. Had to be him. I'd assume this was some sort of bad luck. Or the imposter Albedo was trying to kill them with a rock slide.
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days. We ran into Pallet earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one?
Yeah.
He said
We
he was
know the
unlucky,
one.
So I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
It's been forever. It's been
Well,
days.
as you can see,
The mountain is not so big that you'd get lost for days on it.
we just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
Okay, I guess when you have Bennett on your team, then yeah, I guess.
Anyway,
Main
you're
reason why I don't
correct.
use Bennett.
We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost
Yeah.
as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move.
It could just be Bennett, it
Fortunately,
could be the
I
Albedo
made
imposter, could
advance
be either one,
arrangements
could
for
be
Gerald
both.
to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always
Yeah,
works
but it
out
could
for
also
everyone
be
around me.
the Albedo imposter could
Sorry
also
to
be
create
partially
so
to
much
blame.
extra trouble for everyone.
We don't know whether or not that individual is involved
I
or
don't know
not.
what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
Don't say that.
I agree.
I am not scared to be around you. I would be scared.
We're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Are we gonna recount the Gnosis incidents?
What can we do about that?
At least you never lost a Gnosis.
Paimon shares some of her luck with you.
We were always around when those were stolen.
Although if the last
Hey out, also hi. Hi Rob.
seems in
Hello.
short supply at the moment.
I hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a bit of luck. So let's see. I'm making a PC using only logic gates. Okay then. Well, I see someone's busy working. Nice.
You guys. Aw, thanks.
Well, welcome to our search of the
If everyone
imposter.
combined, we'll make it down this mountain for sure.
You bet.
Why are we? I don't want to make it down the mountain. I want to search for the imposter.
Alright, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
So you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct. Luck all comes down to probability, too.
Well, yeah, but with your luck, there's a 100% chance of you failing to get it correct.
Guessing wrong when I flip an insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck. So, the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got a little higher.
You know, I kind of get your reasoning, but I don't know. Made a RAMs. I made 8-bit out of 4-bit binary decoder. Can I get info? I don't know, do something. Well, you figure it out. It's your project after all.
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
I'm actually polite to most people. Come on, he isn't you.
Guys, I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
I don't think luck works like that, buddy.
Paimon's not sure that's how it works.
Let's try. It's this way, right?
I mean, that's how Nagito's luck works, so...
Oh, 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 oh! Ow, my butt!
Yikes.
What is this shard of ice doing here?
Wait, did the shard of ice go into your butt?
How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
What, are you gonna research luck?
But Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me and I will come to support you.
How nice.
Yes, of course.
Everyone must be exhausted. I mean, if you're running around a mountain for days and encounter nothing but bad luck, like landslides and the like, then of course you must be exhausted.
Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired. Trekking in the mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Well, since everyone
As
is tired,
it-
why not
I
take a rest
says-
in my camp?
That doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay.
A nice bowl of hot soup and a good sleep would sure be welcome right now.
Paimon, we're busy searching for an imposter if you've forgotten.
Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's move. We shall head to Albedo's camp and get some rest, take stock of our supplies, and decide how to get off this mountain.
Well, then let's do that. Back to Albedo's camp we go. And we just left, but now we're going back. Having a good time to study for book test tomorrow. Yikes. Well, have fun with that. Because we all know studying is fun. Fun is what it's supposed to be. Thank you.
Here we are.
Thank you for making this stream more fun. You're not joining my world, I'm busy. Whoever you are. Unless you are in chat, in which case tell me in chat that you want to join.
Oh, I forgot. I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
You're gonna draw some chairs for us?
Painting?
He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn painting.
I mean, he
into
did that in
art?
his character trailer,
How is
right?
this possible?
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique.
Huh.
With enough research and experimentation,
I'm guessing that's supposed to be
this same
BRB, gotta
technique
study.
can even be used to create living beings.
Well,
Whoa.
you do that. Studying is
Well,
important.
Since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
I'll have a stool.
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
Me! Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Wow.
Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer?
A whole chair is way too big for you, surely.
Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
Wow. Backrest stool. I mean, the only correct choice here. If you can get a backrest, you should get a backrest. Why would
This is so comfortable.
why would our main character be the only one who's like, yeah, I don't need one?
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish.
Why
There's
wouldn't
still
you
some
take
time
one
before
if you can
dinner.
get one?
Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
Okay then. So, Albedo, about the investigation.
Pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare.
Okay. When will dinner be?
It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire and gather everyone for dinner.
I guess we shall light a fire.
I swear by my
Wrong button, my fingers were misaligned again. I hate it when that happens. Don't you just hate when your fingers are misaligned and you want to switch characters and instead you use your goddamn Q? There.
Yay! Dinner's ready!
I hate it. That's a waste.
Everyone, come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around.
Very well.
Help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if
Don't drop your plate.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Everyone enjoys dinner around an open fire.
Ah, Paimon's full. What a great meal!
Or at least someone enjoyed it.
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in the top restaurant.
Almost everyone wanted a backrest and no one is actually using it.
You may be
Sad.
onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Ah, he's smiling. Happy boy. Yeah, happy boy. So what now?
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Someone's gonna happen when everyone falls asleep. This isn't gonna go well. The imposter's gonna show up
Did
and
Bennett
steal
fall
stuff.
asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
It's been a tough few days, I guess.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
Of course he has to be alert. Knowing his luck, something could attack him at any time while he sleeps. Also, of course he snores.
Be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
You think so? Okay, apparently he does. All you had to do was say so.
I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
The moment you mention sleep talking, he starts. Amazing, Paimon. Is that some kind of secret ability?
That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming.
Well, don't even have to say the usual, please, huh?
So often,
That's
that it was
some
kind
nice
of a
customer
muscle memory
service.
By that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
But that would be a lot of memorization still.
Eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Yeah, whatever you say,
Two people
Paimon.
simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends.
Well, that's
if
what you
it's a
say.
one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
He's not wrong.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Wow. Calling her out.
Picked up on that. Didn't
And
know Eula's
pouting.
tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not?
And now she's trying to wiggle out of this.
I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and...
You just
I'm
want to
not
go
your
bathing
kids
with
like I
her?
am.
Are you
Come
serious?
on, let's go together.
Amber, you crushing on Eula? Is that why you so badly want to go with her when she's going to bathe?
An ice bath? Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
So much roast meat.
Is someone gonna... Are we gonna get attacked? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. A leader of my own adventure team.
Oh yeah! The great adventure team with only one person.
There
What an
really
amazing
is a
adventure
sleep
team.
talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
Alright, you two. Time to paint.
Oh right, we were trying to learn how to paint. I forgot. Well, prepare to be amazed, I
What
guess.
to paint?
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
I guess that saves me the trouble of having to make a choice. Okay, Paimon it is.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Okie dokie.
You're gonna leave the bad luck charm alone in your base camp.
Don't leave
Is that a good
anything
idea?
behind.
Is it a good idea to leave the bad luck charm, the omen of bad luck himself, in your base camp alone and unattended for? Yeah, sure, that's not gonna cause any problems. Let's go back to where that landslide happened, I guess. Because that seems like a good spot to be. I mean, what are the odds of 2 landslides happening here?
Let's paint here.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference.
Paimon, you can be elegant.
Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
You don't have a wall. You live with me on the road. And I guess in the teapot as well. But I have never invited you to my teapot up until now. But sure, I'll humor Paimon.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
I am not. I know whatever I do is gonna look like shit. Well, time to start painting.
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
Dopey but adorable. You know what? The top one just works perfectly. Paimon's all out of brain juice.
Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you?
All the time. Always.
Forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
I really love the fact that they keep bringing back the emergency food. And I'm gonna pick it every single time. That's some top quality emergency food.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Now Paimon's getting nervous.
Done.
Let me see. Let Paimon see.
Oh my god.
What is this?
Not bad, right? I'm pretty happy. You know what? That is amazing. The face, yep, all out of brain juice. Combined with the fact, yep, top quality emergency food. This is it. This is the perfect depiction of Paimon. Not bad, right? I'm pretty happy with it.
Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth and the composition seems professional quality.
We're amazing.
There. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression. Explain it.
Well, that's just you.
Smooth, professional quality.
Hmm?
Those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Well, the soul has long since left your body, along with your brain.
Previously received any education in the fine arts?
No, but art comes from the heart, so... Nah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I could try doing art, but I know it's gonna suck. Well, maybe I don't have a heart, so...
You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out?
I just wanted to convey how special you are. You're the special kind of emergency food.
Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly? Paimon's not convinced.
Ugly can be special.
But Paimon is struggling to come up with a comeback.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think?
Okay, please and thank you. Go ahead, Albedo. You're far better at this than I could ever hope to be. Albedo, make some improvements to the artwork.
Alright then.
What's it look like?
Paimon, is this better?
Excuse me. Excuse me, Paimon, you're not the Mona Lisa.
Total ground up overhaul, that's what it is. It's so pretty.
But the previous painting was far more accurate to you. You could never look like that, Paimon. This is like a honestly incredibly improved version of you, but you could never look like this. You could, for one, you could never be that composed. That's where it fails on the first one. That's where the first hurdle you have to overcome before anything else. If you can at least compose yourself, then we could probably talk about the rest of the and whether or not this could be like you, but nah. As it stands currently, nah.
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Now I see the gap in our painting talents.
Wow. Thanks, Albedo.
But do you have a spot to hang that painting? I mean, I'll be
You'll
glad to
add
keep it, I
flourish
guess.
here and there. You should be thanking the traveler. In truth, ground up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
Yes.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a
Albedo, what have you done? You just inflated Paimon's ego too much.
to everyone.
Paimon looks happy, thank you, but how dare you inflate Paimon's ego this much?
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir.
I'd be happy to.
I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively, a little noisy even, but I don't dislike it.
Just say you like it then.
This is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
You'd imagine so. Everyone rests at the camp until morning.
It's a new day. Let's go meet up with everyone.
That we shall. Hey guys, how are you? Did you sleep well? I slept super well. Like, seriously well. You wouldn't believe how well I slept.
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine. As usual.
Bennett, did he sleep well? I slept pretty well too, I guess,
Path
yeah.
down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go! If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together.
Well, let's get to it.
I flipped
Oh.
another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no
A
time.
full-on cutscene, okay.
Today's the day.
This is gonna be amazing. We got a full-on cutscene. This has to be rock slide. Again!
Avalanche!
Aw, Eula saved Amber. Well, let's get out of here. The landslide is mainly gonna hit Bennett and Albedo, because Albedo went after Bennett.
Traveler, Paimon, are you alright? Are you hurt?
I am not hurt, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm alright. I'm never alright.
Paimon's fine.
But yeah, I'm okay. What about you?
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
Eula?
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold,
Oh, we should go after
we
them
have to get
then.
down there and rescue them immediately.
I'm on it.
Let's move.
Don't worry, I can handle the fall. Let's go. Jump! Let's see if we can find them. Actually, they're not gonna be up here, are they? Oh, never mind, they are up here. Okay. Or not.
Are you okay? Shout if you can hear me. Bennett!
Don't keep screaming too much, you might cause another avalanche.
A voice. Over there.
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Okay, what about Albedo?
Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Okay, now where's Albedo?
Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine.
Still, I am very impressed by the fact that we got a full-on cutscene for this.
Where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
Now he jumped after you.
Thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
Okay then. Let the search commence. I guess we're heading further down now. And I guess we'll be freezing to death soon. Or not. Haha.
Are we looking in the right place?
I mean, he has to be somewhere around here. He kind of just vanished.
He's not here either. Let's check with the others.
Yo, have you seen Albedo? Doesn't look like it, otherwise he'd be with them. So no success for you, for you either, huh?
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either. Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
Are you Albedo or are you the imposter?
Albedo! Are you okay?
You're not hurt?
Nothing serious.
Are you the real one?
Everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here. I guess
It
flipping
could have been the
treasure hoarder
imposter.
insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all.
Quick, ask him
Look
something
at
only
all the
Albedo
people
would know.
adventuring with me.
Ask him something only Albedo would
so
know.
sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not.
We need
about
to make sure that's actually
anything
Albedo.
that goes wrong on you.
Guys, I have a bad feeling about this for some
Besides,
reason.
Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay?
Was that really an accident? Again, could have been the work of the imposter in order to get us to separate and thereby allowing him to rejoin the group as Albedo.
Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head?
Well, that would be one thing, but I can't shake the feeling that that might not be Albedo we're with currently.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination.
And the way
Our
he's just
top
dismissing
priority
it
now
and
is
saying
to
we
get
should
out
keep
the mountain
moving,
and regroup with the adventurers.
I feel like this is the
Whatever further
imposter.
dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it.
Sure, sure. By the way, is that one of those collectible teeth? Sad. I still need to get more of those to make more spears. Okay. So meeting up with everyone over here now. What are we gonna do now?
We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
I mean, we're almost out of Dragonspine, so...
As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
I mean, we're basically down the mountain, so an avalanche should be impossible now. At the very least, you know. At the very least, no more avalanches. Weird things have been happening this whole trip. Something feels wrong, but what is it? Again, that's not Albedo.
Seem a little distracted.
Nothing, it's just...
Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
No hugging, I'm alright.
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula? Eula?
She's used to it by now, huh?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
She's also questioning whether or not that's
I was
Albedo,
just
huh?
thinking, whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
Something seemed to grab Eula's attention. Does she sense that something's off too?
I agree.
Again,
People put off by the
we
cold
should
and
ask
an aversion
this
to danger.
quote-unquote
They
Albedo
don't
some
realize that
questions.
There's much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this
Again, I feel like that's not
area. Does the
Albedo.
path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
From the Genshin impact. I'm so
I keep
funny.
thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either
Maybe
path
that's
will work
also
for
part of
us.
his plan.
The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see.
To get us
It's
to
also
stop thinking
shorter.
clearly, because we're constantly
Since everyone
dizzy
is
and worrying
worried,
about other
I
stuff.
suggest we take the shortcut.
That way we won't question him
Follow me.
as much. Yeah, I don't trust this dude. And I think the game's trying to make us not trust him. So maybe this is the real one. Everyone follows Albedo onward.
Wait,
Oh? Do you notice we're going back uphill? And that's why they're telling us to
Emma
wait?
and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Yeah, we're going back up the hill. We're going back up the
Now that
mountain.
You mention it.
Huh? I...
Base camp
You hit
is...
your head earlier.
if we're talking about going back to base camp, that's at the very
Sure
foot
it's
of the
worth
mountain,
pulling
right?
everyone up over a little thing like this.
So going back up seems like a bad idea.
Safety always comes first.
It could open us up to getting hit by another avalanche. If anything, we were close to the foot of the mountain before, so we should have just walked along the bottom of it. You know, walked around the mountain. It wouldn't have been that far of a journey because we were like, we came down at like the northeastern portion, and the eastern portion is where our base camp is, so walking along to the base camp without going back up the mountain would have been easy. So I feel like this quote-unquote Albedo is leading us into a trap. Take a break, both of you.
Sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Maybe I'm just imagining things. But I feel that something is wrong. Ayo, Amber. How's that
Maybe
seat?
some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Raising your feet up helps too
Seems
while
like
lying
you
down.
really know your stuff.
Because it,
When life gives you lemons.
when you put your feet higher up, then it encourages more blood flow to your brain rather than to your legs.
Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
In the meantime, we gotta ask Albedo some questions.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes
Ha,
stirring
frosty,
events
fun,
super
because
seriously,
ice, haha.
more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
Okay, Eula. Let's talk.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind?
I have a bad feeling about
Maybe
this.
seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed.
Yeah, Albedo
I
has
can't
changed.
confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify.
What could it be? Looking directly at the cause of everything.
It might be imprudent to speculate out loud. But I believe you know what I am referring to.
Mm-hmm. The imposters among us.
Traveler, I think
What's going on?
you...
I feel like he knows we're onto him. Watch out. Yup, there he comes. Okay, what? First of all, this is amazing, Cryo Albedo basically, but what have you done to the actual Albedo? Also cutscene, even more amazing, but yeah. Okay, this is an amazing cutscene, like what the hell? Why is this so amazing? Okay, this is a team up. Imagine if I had all of these characters now, but I'm sadly missing Eula, so I can't make a party like this. Is that a distraction? Is he distracting us with that? Oh crap. Albedo? Oh shit, get wrecked, scrub. Well, someone about to die. Wouldn't be the first character to die. And the other character who died also turned themselves into an ice cocoon, so... Oh my god, that's a giant whopper flower. A giant enemy is gonna become a thing.
This'll be a challenge.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size!
A giant enemy is gonna become a thing in this game. That's a nice way to make cheap boss opponents without putting in too much effort. Right? Can save on resources by just turning enemies giant and calling them a boss.
Barely a scratch!
Come on.
Shadows of fate!
What are you doing? Oh. Oh, that's what you're doing. 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 Grab that. Destroy. Why do you have to be up there? Oh my god, it takes 2 hits. Okay, got it.
Let me scry.
Yeah, nope, you're not regenerating, buddy. Sorry to say this. Okay, but this is actually... This is much nicer than it would be if it was just an upscaled enemy for a boss. It actually has its own little gimmicks. I'm on it. Okay. Ooh. Hey. Would you stop that for a second? Would you stop that for a second? Would you stop that for a second?
Wind, hear me.
There goes your stupid shield. Oh, and now you're small again. Well, not exactly as small as you should be, but you're still... You're small. I'll count it. Just keep on hitting him. Keep on attacking while he's small. Don't you dare get big again. Come on. Keep on attacking. Ooh. Switch, switch. Okay. Got it. It's not gonna hurt for much longer. Because we're about to win this fight. Okay. But that was nice. Nice little boss fight. Okay, Albedo, hey, how are you?
The world was that thing. One moment it was human, the next it was a plant.
Is everyone alright?
I guess we are.
But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I would like to know more about that as well.
Monsters whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Are there multiple of them? Or
You
is
might
it
have
just
guessed.
one?
This is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
Extremely rare, so there might be multiple.
Flowers turn into humans?
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical.
Huh.
Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines.
You sure this doesn't have anything to do with one of your experiments?
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon.
Your brother? I know, yeah, you told me about it.
One might expect life to do unfathomable things. It would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its
Yes.
existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
And the most annoying place to explore.
It must have been the work of this imposter.
Yeah, probably.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Because we would be the most likely to be able to spot the difference between the real you and a fake. So it wanted to get rid of us. Did this Whopper Flower steal your alchemy nodes too?
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I think it was trying to take Albedo's
I have a
place.
preliminary hypothesis on this.
The question is
Whopper
why.
flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the Whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior.
How do we know there's not another imposter among us?
It disguises itself as a human.
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Yes.
Again, how do you know there's
It
not another
created
one?
The avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, That's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
Again, though, how do
So
we
when it
know that
approached
there's
and
not another
attacked
one?
Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Very perceptive. You were very perceptive.
Traveler,
Indeed.
how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I guess the way you were acting?
I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
Oh, the imposter didn't have a star-shaped mark on its neck. I didn't even notice that. I was just thinking of the way they were acting, but I guess that is also a
I
thing.
see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
A whopper flower, it adds up, but a piece of the puzzle is still missing. What happened to the alchemy notes? Was this the same one we met the other day? We were chasing the thief. It may have been a different one. There might have been multiple.
Looks like
I think
my
that's what it
method did
says.
work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that, if you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Yeah, he went after you.
Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
You sure? You sure you don't want to
Guess
use up
that's
more
not
of your
an
bad
unreasonable way of
luck?
looking at it. Okay, we've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Can we be sure this one's the real Albedo, though? Again, now that we know that these things can impersonate humans, how will we ever know if there's another one? Unless we see two of the same person in the same place. If that happens, yeah, of course, we would notice. But other than that, there's no way to know, really, is there? Ooh, that might be a problem.
Woohoo! I'm back! Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
When he comes back, how can we be sure it's gonna be
Are you
him?
feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
How can we be sure it's you?
Without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage.
Okay, you're probably the
Think
real
about
one.
Properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough, given your situation.
Come on, don't put it like that.
Oh, we absolutely will put it
Sure,
like that.
Plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, that's gonna be a lot
Instead
to remember.
repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep,
That is
you're right.
reasonable.
That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back,
If
I'll
it's
find
gonna be
some way to help
Cyrus,
him
that
out,
is.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah,
You know, I'm very suspicious of everyone now.
tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
But when you come back, will it still be
Yeah,
you?
I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Once you come back, how will we be sure it's gonna be you?
It looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then please come with me.
Knew you had something to say to me.
You
So
said
what's up?
something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Are you going back to your camp again?
Yes.
I thought maybe we could talk here.
No, this is a serious matter. Come on.
Okay. Might as well come with
Be thankful that I'm not suspicious of you.
Shall we set off right away?
Only because I think Whopper Flowers wouldn't disguise themselves as emergency food if they were trying to infiltrate a group. would be very... Or it wouldn't be very beneficial to them, let's just say that. Follow Albedo to a campsite in the mountains. But maybe that's what they want me to think.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
Okay then. What is
about
it?
The imposter?
Probably.
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter.
You mean the mark on your neck? Again, I just noticed from the way he was acting, and the dramatic zoom-ins only strengthened that.
Yes. This mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
How so?
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Big story time, let's go.
Can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook.
Are we gonna get the artwork for it too?
What do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
A scar? Something from your something related to your creation process, I'm guessing.
No. Consider it a,
Aha, related to your creation process, okay.
Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing.
Oh, and that's the whole... that
that
was used basically, that's where they were blowing from,
For
huh?
this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end.
And that's
This
your mark.
is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says
So you
that
were
these
blown
marks
as
are
well,
signs
huh?
of the maker's fine handiwork, and the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form.
I get
When
it,
the
I
hole
get
the
what you're
life
saying,
force
yeah.
is infused is sealed at the end. It leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares.
But why make it on a spot
Chemical
that's easily
substance
noticeable?
drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
Why not do
This
it like on
mark
your
is a
back
sign
or
of my
something where people
artificial
wouldn't be able to
origins
see it constantly?
and proves
Unless you're proud
my
of it.
imperfection as a human.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do
I
with you,
presume that the
just with your
imposter
creator.
intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
Okay then. I guess that's reasoning. Should you be telling me about this?
You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale.
Thankfully.
Transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined.
Hence the notion of otherness.
People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy.
Huh.
That.
Oh.
But yeah, but Albedo
Oh,
didn't
you
make
have
this
that
one
kind of
up.
talent?
Paimon's the best guide into that. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
Paimon, shouldn't you be telling me
In that
honest
case,
stuff
how
though?
about we have a storytelling contest? We can
Oh.
base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, that's kind of a
I
thing.
understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more.
I'm guessing that's it for this act then, and Act 3 is gonna be our storytelling contest.
Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
End of Act 2, I'm guessing. Oh, another cutscene.
My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins.
Oh?
If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too.
Huh.
I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention.
And another one. And another
I would
one.
wait for the right moment, then dispose of you and the traveler, the sole person to have known your secret.
Thankfully, I'm not that easy to kill.
I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
So your brother is trying to create human forms to inhabit out of whopper flowers, huh? So now we know the full story. But there's still gonna be an Act 3, so... As far as I'm aware, there's gonna be an Act 3. We also have this challenge to do now. But right, there's gonna be an Act 3, I'm not mistaken about that. Is it already listed in here? Probably not. Well, for now... For now, that means we're done with Dragonspine for the time being. Which means it is now time to move on to hanging out. We'll finish Beto another time, we'll move on to Goro right now. Because we are gonna be hanging out in Inazuma. All the way back to Inazuma we go. Oh, and he's actually not at the old Resistance base. Well, that's nice. Actually hanging out in Inazuma City. I suppose that is a good thing. I mean, now that he can do so. He's at the shrine. Interesting. Oh, you're here too?
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth. A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender loving care.
Ooh.
Don't you agree?
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
You sure about it?
You say that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise?
Yeah, your ear did just
Although
twitch,
the
I saw
tail
that.
isn't professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. To me, this says you like to take care of it. I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to
Ah,
sleep.
that's such a cute image.
How do you know?
Ah.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Watatsumi Island. How
Yeah.
can I do such a thing?
But when you're not on the battlefield?
It's okay.
Come on.
There's no need to be embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic?
Why
In
not?
fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
Why?
Why not?
Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's
Ooh.
why. I think it's very cute.
Ugh, I'm trapped. How do I get out of this?
Alright, that's enough. I'm here.
Oh, thank goodness. Please save me.
Oh, and how is my favorite little one doing, I didn't expect
Oh, I
you to
just
be
came
here.
by.
We were just talking about tails.
Can I join in the
Goro,
discussion?
Beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it?
Steely glance at his tail.
Hey, not you too.
Oh, yes, me too.
Goro, now do you understand how appealing your tail is?
Pardon me.
Lady Gucci, we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order...
Yeah, she's
place
busy
it
talking
on
about
display.
Tails right now.
All right. I won't tease the two of you any further. Do
You
make
weren't
the most
teasing
of
me
the
in the
trip
first
here, won't
place.
you? Quite a lot has changed. I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narakami Island.
The publishing house editor depart.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something?
I don't know, but if she was plotting something, it would probably involve your tail.
Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before.
I like
also
how his
wanted to
ear
come and see what
twitches.
things are like in an
It's
area
cute.
ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her.
Do you know her well?
I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is...
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying,
I
but...
could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine.
Well, time to work on that weakness. Yeah, why don't I help you overcome this weakness?
Really? That would be great. To be honest, this is something that's always worried me. If the soldiers ever saw me in this kind of embarrassing situation, they'd be very disappointed.
Would they be, though? I mean, it's not
I
like
have to
you're at
overcome
fault
it,
for this.
For their sake. As soon as I've worked through this, let's go take on Yae Miko again. First things first, though. Do you have any ideas on where to begin?
Your tail. I'm sorry, I can't get it out of my mind right now. We can start some theoretical study. I can act as a personality you find difficult to deal with, I
I
guess.
see. So if you pretend to be someone like her, I can keep practicing on you.
It's
If I
genius,
can
is it
get the
not?
better of you, then I'll be able to hold my own when similar situations come up in the future. Good plan. Let's see. Where should we start?
Have you found yourself in scenarios like this before?
Now that you mention it, I remember having a similar experience back on Watatsumi Island.
Should
I
we
was
go
with
there to
some
make it
orphans
more
at the time.
authentic?
We ran into a merchant, I got caught up talking to them, and I don't quite know what happened, but I ended up buying a lot of things from them.
Then I'll pretend to be a merchant.
I think we can give it a try. There's an island called Rito nearby. Why don't we go there?
I mean,
I
okay, we
heard
can
all
go
the
there.
Outlander merchants are based there, so it might help to create the right atmosphere.
Alright, time to make this authentic. Also, I apparently got mail, but I'm busy. Over to Rito we go. Ooh, yeah, I like it here. I forgot how nice this place is.
Although it looks slightly gloomy, it feels very peaceful here. I don't see any Tenryou Commission soldiers roaming the streets. What a nice place. Okay, let's get started. I'll be me, and you be a
Makes
shrewd and
sense.
savvy businesswoman.
Why a woman, though? I mean, I guess, if you say so. Is way to see me? We've got everything you need.
Hi. Hi. So, a lot of the soldiers have been complaining about a shortage of blankets recently.
Blankets, huh?
So, 10 blankets, please?
Did you know that that these pillows go amazing with those blankets? I can just recommend them to you. They're incredibly soft and very, very comfortable. If you're interested in those blankets, then I would definitely advise you to buy these pillows as well. You know, just keep building your story, but I guess we can also just say 20k more off.
Okay, I'll settle the check right away.
That's it, just like that.
The price seems pretty cheap to me, in which case no need to haggle, right?
200k more
I
then.
think that's still not too bad. Is that supposed to be really expensive? I'm sorry. In the past, Her Excellency has always handled procurement of military supplies. I don't know the specific prices of these
Come on,
items,
we could have easily
so
turned this into
I
a
don't
better
really know how
story
to respond.
by asking him to
There's
buy
no
more and
guess
more
anywhere.
completely unrelated
I have to
stuff.
haggle to give you the chance to use your wily tricks on me. What do we do now?
Let's switch to something that you're more interested in.
Something I'm more interested in? Maybe, cake?
100k more for a slice of cake.
That's so expensive. I know what a fair price is when it comes to cake.
If you can do one little thing for me.
Wait a sec. If you think about this from another angle, a cake that costs 100,000 more.
Oh my god, he's actually gonna buy it.
Better than a regular cake. Oh, let me see. I've been saving up recently. I think I should have enough.
Hold on.
So, there isn't really a kind of cake that costs 100,000 more?
I really don't think so.
What a shame.
Buddy.
I feel like role-playing as a vendor is a little outside our area of expertise.
Oh, buddy, I feel so sorry for you.
To impersonate convincingly.
You really are just as excitable as a dog. Like, yeah, I don't care about the money, just give me. Give me. I think I've met Fatui with the right kind of personality.
And it looks like a trip into the wild is in order. Let's go give it a try.
Don't just attack me, though. Oh, time for a trip into the wilderness. If that is what Goro wants, that is what Goro is gonna get. At least it's not too far away. It's right in the middle of 2 teleport points, so I naturally still have to walk, but it's manageable. Okay, here we are.
I've dealt with Fatui before, but I always end up against those big, stocky guys who are much taller than me.
Yeah, that's
Sure, I
most
must
of
train
them.
just as hard as they do every day, but somehow I still don't have the muscles to show for it. Maybe I'll start to see the results in a few more years.
I like you just the way you are.
Really? That's very kind. But still, I think that I should aim to look more muscular than my subordinates at the very least. I know
What
that
matters is your skill in
it's nothing to
battle,
do with
not
my
your
size,
muscles.
but if I were taller and bulkier, they'd be able to identify me from behind more easily when charging into battle.
Yeah, but it'd also be
That
more
way,
easy for
our
enemies
forces
to
wouldn't
hit you.
scatter so easily. As long as I was on the field, they'd be able to follow me. But enough of that. Let's get back to it. Who are you going to roleplay as this time?
Mario. Let me amuse myself a little. Oh my god, of course. We're gonna be one of the electro ones, right? The electro mages. The summoners. Let me amuse myself a little.
I smell danger.
Looks that was pretty convincing.
Huh. For a moment there, I could have sworn the actual Fatui were right here.
Imagine they're just like right behind me.
you. It wasn't my imagination. They really are here. Prepare to engage.
Oh my god. And let me guess, it's the exact one I was just roleplaying. Oh my god, of course. With support. Yeah, of course I'm here to play with you. If by playing you mean killing you. There we go, now you're the only one left. The exact one I'm trying to impersonate is the only one remaining. Oh my god, I am turning into the Whopper Flower. I am the imposter now. I am the imposter now, bitch. Get out of here. Die. Oh wait, there's more. I guess I should use my Qs before someone gets upset at me. There we go. That just leaves one left. One left. Oh wait, I have Goro on my team. I just now noticed. Alright, you're a bow character. Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back. There we go. And now you're dead. Goro?
It's all fun and games until the real Fatui show up, huh?
Wanna keep
A
going?
little interruption has really ruined the mood for me. Let's not do any more Fatui impressions for today.
If you say
It's a
so.
poor taste after the trouble they caused in Watatsumi Island anyway. Do we have any other options?
Only one more thing for it.
What do you mean?
I'll imitate the person you fear the most.
Isn't this Her Excellency advocates slow and steady progress in all things, and cautions against trying to advance too quickly.
Well,
To clarify, it's not that I'm scared. It's just that
you
I
sure you're
don't know
not
if the
scared?
time is right.
Be brave and give it a try. At least give
I
it a
guess you're
try,
right.
come on.
Thanks for your encouragement. It's not like me to shy away from a challenge like
Oh,
this.
he's wagging his tail.
Time for a make or break training exercise.
Goro! Stop wagging your tail. That's too adorable. Okay, let's go.
And we're back.
Ready?
Don't worry. My head's in the game this time.
If you say
I am
so.
a high-ranking military officer of Watatsumi Island and the general of the Resistance. Whatever tricks you've got up your
Well, the
sleeve,
resistance
not
that
gonna
is
get
no
to me.
more.
So bring it on.
Former general of the resistance, you mean? Sounds like you won't mind if I don't go easy on you. How adorable.
This feels like...
Let's see that gorgeous tail.
Yes, it definitely feels like...
Yeah, Miku?
No, not even slightly.
Yeah, no, I
It's not
don't
that
have
you
it.
do a bad impression of her. More like... something is missing.
Her figure, her
I realized
looks.
it when you were talking to me just now. I think that maybe what I'm really afraid of is her knowing smile and her piercing gaze. It just makes me feel like all my secrets have nowhere to hide, like she can just peer in and see them. But it's different with you. I trust you, so I don't feel I need to hide my secrets in the first place. Even when you're imitating the way she speaks, I don't feel afraid. Because we fought side by side in the past, and I know I don't have to have my guard up around you.
That makes sense. So, can I touch your tail?
But it also means that this training won't work. I just have to accept that.
Can
this
we
is a
find
weakness
someone
of
else to
mine,
do this with you?
as much as it pains me to do so. The thought of having to live with this weakness forever is frustrating.
Surely some cake will cheer you
Are you
up.
serious? I'd love that.
Excited,
Need
doggo?
anything sweet in a long
Okay.
time. Off we go. Let's go buy some cake.
Just no chocolate cake. No chocolate cake for the doggo. You go to buy some cake together with Goro.
All right. The next step is to find somewhere nice and quiet.
Somewhere nice and quiet on the bridge, of course. The bridge is nice. This is a nice view. But we're going past the bridge, of course.
This is so good.
You don't get to eat cake very often?
It's certainly a rarity in the camp.
Well, I'd imagine so, but the resistance is no longer really needed, right? So,
It's seen as a luxury item in the ranks of the resistance. We have special meals on occasion, but even then, it usually means meat and wine.
well, there's no need for a
Dessert.
resistance to exist anymore. You
So,
succeeded, right?
Thank you for treating me to some cake. The only downside with Narakami Island's pastries is that they're such exquisite things, you can't just chow down on them. But, as Her Excellency says, a general needs to show patience and restraint.
I don't mind sharing it if you want some.
Wow, don't mind if I do. That's so sweet.
The gesture or the cake? Ah, desserts are the best, and so is being happy. Desserts are the best. Ah. That looks really nice, to be honest. Can I have some? Can I have some of that virtual cake? Well, let's go right back in then. Oh, whoa, whoa, that's a big split. This is a huge splitting point. Okay, I see. Very well. So this is where how this is gonna go, huh? Well then, Goro, here I come.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Sorry that you had to, since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things are like.
There we go.
I've never been, I could probably...
It's okay, let's just ignore her.
You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid your shortcomings. As long as I don't come into contact with Yae Miko, everything should be fine.
You're gonna run into her eventually anyway, so... Let's steer clear of Yae Publishing House for now, then.
Okay, whatever you think's best. Let's avoid Yae Publishing House for now. Actually, there's something else I have to sort out while I'm on Narakami Island. It's a personal matter.
Oh?
Back when we were fighting the Shogun's army at Nazuchi Beach, I had a box with me that contained some very important items.
And you dropped
The
them?
odds were stacked against us that day, and the resistance was forced to retreat. I had to abandon the box, but I managed to quickly bury it first.
So now we have to
I tried
find it.
collect on this trip, but it turned out someone had
Oh.
already dug it up. So I asked around the area, and the locals said that apparently the Adventurers Guild had beaten me to it. That box is very important to me. I have to get it back from the Adventurers Guild. Would you mind coming along?
No problem. I mean, I'm part of the Adventurers
so
Guild,
much.
so...
Let's head right over. Time is of the essence.
I am part of the Adventurers Guild, so I should be able to talk to them. You know, as a member. Now, I know I am just a member and nowhere near any kind of official, but I'm not... So, yeah, I'm not in charge, I'm just a random member, but I should still be able to have something to say about it. Tell Catherine about how Goro is looking for a box he buried.
I'm afraid that will be a little difficult.
Was it a reward for the person who managed to dig it up?
Don't worry. The item you are looking for is safe and sound. However, I'm unable to return it to you at present.
Why?
The reason being, it is connected to a case involving the treasure hoarders, which is still under investigation.
Can you hold on
That's
to it after this
strange.
is over?
I buried that box there. What does it have to do with the treasure hoarders?
Were
Allow
they
me to
sneaking
explain.
around?
Not long ago, we received a commission concerning a theft by treasure hoarders at Komore Tea House. The adventurer who accepted the commission followed their trail and heard that they had buried the treasure at Nazuchi Beach. But when we went to dig up the stolen items, we found many other things buried there along
And
the
until
way.
this case has been resolved, they have to hold
We
on to the
cannot
box.
ascertain which of the items have to do with the treasure hoarders at this stage. For now, all we can do is hold all related items at the Adventurers Guild until such a time.
Well, that's bad timing
as
then.
the treasure hoarders in question.
Very bad timing.
Then, we will see that all items are returned to their rightful owners.
You have that
See,
kind of patience,
I
Goro?
never expected that other people would be burying things in the same place. Well, since these are the rules, I won't press you for it. But might I ask how the investigation is coming along?
And whether or not we can
This
help
is where
out?
the difficulty arises. To date, we have still not been able to locate the hiding place of the treasure hoarders. So I'm afraid it still could take some time.
Okay, Goro, you're
Well,
up.
there's no knowing when this will be resolved.
Goro, you're
Maybe
up.
I could help. I could find the treasure hoarders for you.
Sniff
and
them
once you
out.
confirm everything is in order,
Like a
you'll be able
good
to return
boy.
my box to me. It's very important to me, so the sooner I get it back, the better.
That is perfectly acceptable.
So,
However,
what kind of
many
info can you give
adventurers
us?
have investigated this case recently. They have searched far and wide, but their efforts have been fruitless. If the two of you are still interested in taking the case, you may have to devise an original approach.
Then let's head to Komore Tea House first.
Yes, it seems like the only sensible place to start. With any luck, we might be able to find some clues there. Well, actually, since it's come up, what's the Komore Tea House like?
A place to have tea.
Well, obviously. Anyway, let's just go take a look.
It's nice. Haven't been there in a while. So, time to go back. Go up there. Okay. I know I could have just gone around, but why not go over? Hello.
Here to investigate the recent theft as well?
Yes.
We're grateful for the assistance. However, I'm afraid I don't have any more clues.
Could you share what
It
you
was
already have?
Takamaru's #2 reserve fund that they stole. They struck late at night while there was no one in the surrounding area, so they could slip in unnoticed. By the time we realized, it was too late.
How did you know they
left enough
would
clues
bury it
for us
on
to
the
retrieve
beach?
box, but we found no trace of the group of treasure hoarders who dared to target our tea house. I've asked around many times,
but
And there were no eyewitnesses at all.
they had some great timing, I guess.
Experienced crooks here. Oh, Tarumaru, what are you doing out here?
Hey Goro,
How
you mind
strange.
talking to the doggo?
I don't know what's gotten into Tarumaru today.
He says he knows where the treasure hoarders are hiding.
I mean, he's part dog, so at least the dogs understand each other. Does that mean that you're a...
How can I describe it? It's like listening to a regional dialect. A lot of it goes over my head, but I can still get the general gist.
Oh,
Anyway, he says he was there at the scene of the crime. The treasure hoarders didn't see Tarumaru as a threat, so he stayed and listened in on their whole conversation.
Well
Since there were
then.
so many of them and they were armed,
tell us
Tarumaru
everything you
didn't dare
know.
to bark loudly, so we just had to let them go.
Oh, no wonder. Poor boy. He's been acting more anxious than usual lately, and is always looking outside. And I thought he just wanted someone to take him for a walk.
Well, that might have been part of it. Was it part of it?
Yes, that does sound like quite a predicament.
I understand everything perfectly,
Okay,
of course.
I think I understand now.
Well, then explain it to me.
Tarumaru says he heard the treasure hoarders conspiring to hide out at the beach directly below Tenchukaku. No one usually thinks to look there, and it's become something of a safe haven for treasure hoarders.
Huh.
He also mentioned that there were a gang of 5 people. The leader's name is Kosuke, and the second in command is called Yasuhisa. The leader's scent indicated he was probably from the...
Excuse me, what was that about? A lot of it going over your head and only getting the general gist? You even understood the names perfectly and everything? You got all that from Wolf. And so much for only getting the gist.
Thank you, Tarumaru. It must have been hard for you, knowing the details of the crime but not being able to communicate them. Don't you worry. We'll take care of everything from here. We will definitely get your belongings back.
Well then, let's
go
get
there
to
in
it.
person. We might not have any troops with us, but between the two of us, we should be able to deal with a handful of petty thieves.
Easily. I don't need any troops. For what would I need those? Is it worth teleporting? I mean, kind of, yeah. It would be. I would have to go uphill, so why not teleport? But yeah, interesting. Interesting hiding spot, I guess. Also, I just noticed I was never aware that the rock actually clips through the statue. Interesting. Why would they build a statue like that? Oh well. Yeah, I know that's just how the game devs placed it and they didn't pay any attention to that, probably. But come on.
I think we're getting close. There's danger
You think?
here. And something doesn't smell right.
Yeah, I think I found them. Yeah, I think I found them. Be careful. I'm just gonna kill them. There's nothing to be careful about when it comes to just a bunch of random treasure hoarders. Why would I need to be careful? I mean, they're incredibly weak. It's just random treasure hoarders. It's not even the stronger Inazuma version of treasure hoarders. It's just the basic ones you can find anywhere. Alright, Goro.
This is bizarre. How would anyone think to look here?
Boss.
Well, we had a
Did you say
witness.
that the most dangerous place is the safest place to hide?
Yeah, and I still maintain that I'm right in principle. Think how many days we've been here.
There was a
No one else has
witness,
come looking
buddy.
for us, have they? Can't believe we got caught. Just when the whole thing had nearly blown over. Hey kid, who the heck are you guys anyway?
Just some people fighting for justice in Inazuma. We're not gonna drop any names.
We shouldn't waste any more time on these people. Life is tough in the
Otherwise, they
resistance.
might come for the
None of our
dog.
troops would ever think about laying a hand on the innocent civilians under their rule. You have things so much better here, and this is how you choose to live your life? It's pure selfishness. We should turn them over to the Adventurers Guild right away. Once their identities are confirmed, they'll get the punishment they deserve.
Please, show a little mercy. We'll give you half of everything.
Our
you
mercy
see
is
from
not
us.
killing you.
If you're willing to turn a blind eye on this, anything's up for negotiation.
That's enough.
We're already turning enough of
Time
a
about to
blind
take it
eye
away.
by not killing you, which I would have probably done. I mean, honestly, fighting is clear. I kept nuking you. I kept throwing explosives at you, and you're still alive. Be happy about that, first of all.
Oh, to think of it,
Yes, sir.
this is not a military camp, so there's no need for me to be so heavy-handed. But thieves still have to be punished. Let's escort them back.
Yes. You got it, boss. And off we go. Let us return. Hello, Catherine. We got them. All in a day's work.
These are indeed the individuals who stole from Komori Tea House. I didn't expect you to catch them so quickly, especially with no new leads to explore.
Oh, we had an
In accordance
eyewitness.
with the rules, now that we have procured an oral confession from the treasure hoarders and verified the list of stolen items, we can now return the box to you. Here, please take it.
You happy, Goro? Dord, hello. Appears eating lettuce. Why lettuce, out of all things? I mean, you keep jumping on the lettuce, I guess, and welcome. Hello. Are you going to open it and take a look?
Well, let me think. The contents of the box don't belong here. They belong on Watatsumi Island.
Shouldn't you check anyway?
So, let's head there now and open it.
You could check before, but okay. Back to Watatsumi Island we go. Right? Turn to Watatsumi Island. Just anywhere on Watatsumi Island? Because there's nothing telling me where to go. So, oh my god, of course! Divine Plant of the Depths. You're kidding me, right? Of course something like this has to come up. I hate it when that stuff happens. Say water welling with wishes? Yeah, sure. I got it. I'll obtain it right now. It's been obtained. Turn to the shrine within 120 seconds. Shouldn't be a problem. 100 meters that way, huh? Shouldn't I just be able to teleport? Please tell me that still counts. I'll read your messages in a second. Oh, never mind. Teleporting doesn't work. Okay, now I know. And of course, the crew, the entire crew is back. After getting erased and then brought back to life, now everyone is here again. Naturally. I mean, I shouldn't have expected anything else. Okay, let's get ready. And get the liquid. And run for it. Gotta go, those wishes something. Well, hey Tord, looks like Love Curse Tord is after you now. I would be happy about that. But that, technically that would be self-cessed, but you know what, I'm not gonna say anything about that. Why not? Who can blame someone for falling for themselves? Okay, come on. Yeah, the time was pretty generous. Even if I don't teleport, I'm easily able to make it. At least I can pull that off. Borrow village. Okay, still got a minute left. There's no way I'm gonna fail to get there. No way I'm gonna fail. Okay, I'm here. Yes, we brought what you asked for, lady. You want a fresh out of the offering pool. So you did your thing, right? Another step. But please tell me I can move on to Goro's quest now. Only be truly at home in an environment with Hydra from the deep sea. The cavern to the north where the hydro composition of the water is closer to the natural environment. Okay. From place to place, within this cavern, of course. Then crystal clear and transparent water. Okay, understood, understood. Or interrupted. So I need to defend it as well. Trust that you will understand when you see it. Only hope they will return safely. Yeah, sure. We're fine. Please be at ease. Okay, Goro, can we do your thing now? No, we still cannot. Damn it! Ha, ha.
Onwards.
You know what?
Work to do.
I could help you, but I never received any real help myself, I think. Well, sometimes, I guess. So how could I help you? I don't want to end up in your position again, you know? What if I decide to help you and then I end up in your position again? Yikes. Big yikes. Okay, I need to go down below here. Got it. Whoop whoop. Obtain clear water. Of course it's near the hypostasis. I was not aware there was an entrance to the hypostasis on this side as well. Huh. Was not aware there was an entry point over here. Well, that's good to know, I guess. Obtain clear water. Yeah, but how do I do that? Do I need to fight the hypostasis? Oh, never mind. Found it. Oh no. And the self-cest has officially begun. Ah. Shouldn't be surprised. Well, I guess you're gonna keep doing your thing now. You two have fun. Also, will you please just... Could you please die? Could you please die? Oh my god, would you stop healing? Would you stop it? You know what? Fuck it, you're my target now. You keep healing your body, you're gonna end up dying. There. That's what you get. And now your friend is gonna die. Boom. Okay, so I gotta keep looking now. Ooh, how about here, right next to the waterfall? That seems nice. Oh, time to bring it back. Gotta explain. Explain? My explanation is Lovecourt's Tord has switched over to targeting Tord rather than me. Which I guess I'm glad about that, but... yeah, I'm just glad I'm out of this situation now. Even though I'm not sure if it's much better this way. You've returned. I don't have time for a rest, I have another quest to go on. This is the ideal water you spoke of. Will do the job, thank you for the trouble. What now? Yeah, it's kind of eh. But hey, what can you do? And the year come truly be a peaceful and abundant. Health and Spirit Hub has been dependent on moisture and it gets, of course. Better the worse, the more vibrant the light. Okay, so do something to improve their present lives a little. Something as terrible as a war's aftermath may yet prove to be a small affair in comparison. Anything to do with its efficiency? Verify their wishes in return, as long as we protect. Always be efficient. Okay, sure. It isn't entirely without merit. We'll understand someday. Last a few days more. If you're willing, you can come by again anytime for another divination. Thanks, but I guess I gotta do stuff now.
2,
Oh!
3. Yes, it looks like they're all here.
Immediately thrown back into this quest line. Go play Animal Crossing with my sister, so come back later. Okay, bye. Bye, thanks for coming. We'll see if I'm still alive by that point. Okay, so what are these?
Personal items that once belonged to the troops under my command. Water bottles, towels, knee guards. Just everyday items.
And then, but there are
Each
people who
one
are
bears
no
the
longer
handwritten
no longer
name
with
of
us,
the former
right?
owner.
Hmm.
These were the only things those soldiers had for their families to remember them
I
by.
see.
We all knew going into that battle that the odds of survival were slim. Many of the soldiers came to me and said they wanted to leave something behind as a keepsake for their loved ones. You see, their swords and polearms broke in battle. Their damaged armor wouldn't have been easy to carry. And many of them couldn't write very well, so they couldn't even leave a letter. In the end, all they could leave to their families were these ordinary items. Artifacts of their daily lives.
Goro.
My soldiers trusted me, but I failed to lead them to victory that day.
But
then they trusted me
again,
days.
think of how many more people you saved,
Instead
rather
of
than
honoring
thinking
their
of all
last
the people who
wishes right
perished
away,
under you.
I had to hastily bury them in the sand. Every time something like this happens, I tell myself that by the next time I'm faced with the same situation, I have to be stronger.
You got the box back, it's alright now.
Yeah. But right now, let me just mourn them for a little while longer.
I shall accompany you. I mourn them for just a little while longer. Final remembrance. Aww. The first ending we got was so happy, and now we have this. Well, ending it on that note would leave a bad taste in my mouth. We're definitely doing more. Plus, let me actually check the time. Yeah, we're about halfway through the stream. We easily have enough time to do more. I mean, come on. Any split path down here? Nope, just one. Just one ending. Okay, so we're going back to this. Back to this. It all splits off from here, but there has to be... There are 4 paths splitting off from this, but 5 endings. So there has to be one more split at some point. There has to be one more split coming up at some point. Goro, hey, I'm back. We happy again?
Sorry that you had. Since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things. I've never been. I could probably.
Why don't I help you overcome this weakness?
Really? To be honest, so as soon as I've worked through this, first things.
We can start with some theoretical study.
Good plan. Start by studying some theory, address the fear at its root, and then I'll have nothing to be afraid of. But where would I go to learn about this? I wouldn't know anyone on Narakami Island. Oh, let's go back to Watatsumi Island and ask around there.
I was just there and then I came back here for you. So much back and forth, but okay. Please tell me my progress isn't gonna be blocked by another side quest again. Goro! I have arrived.
I feel more at ease on Watatsumi Island.
I mean, I guess it's the home of the resistance, so naturally.
Many of my army comrades are older than me, and I'm sure that handling this kind of situation must be second nature to them by now. So I thought we could go ask them for advice.
Let's do that
I
then.
can't just go to them and say, hey, I'm no good at this. So instead, I'm going to go with a cover story. That I'm asking for a friend.
One who looks exactly like you and sounds exactly like you. Tell Shuhei about how this all happened.
I see. So, you're saying that your friend,
Yeah.
is having some trouble with a certain someone who has an intense personality?
Yes. So I'm here on my friend's behalf to ask you for advice on.
I mean, if you're really uncomfortable with this, I could have just asked for you.
Based on my experience, the easiest way to deal with people like that is just go through the motions.
What's the logic behind that?
Well, you see, General Goro, General Goro's friend, I mean, always listens intently when other people are talking, and takes them very seriously. No matter who the other person is, General Goro's friend...
You know his friend very well, don't you?
Which, don't get me wrong, is something I admire very much. But the other side of the coin is that it makes General Goro's friend very susceptible to falling for the other party's verbal traps and being led by the nose. If something like that is bothering you, your best bet is simply to not give the other party your full, undivided attention. Don't hang on their every word, and when they ask a difficult question, just gloss over it.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's how it's done.
Amazing how well he knows your friend, right, Goro?
It's something to try. Whether it'll actually work in this case is a different question. Going through the motions is a skill that everyone has to get the hang of as they get older. I'm guessing General Goro's friend is on the younger side.
Well, on my friend's behalf, thank you
Yeah.
for your advice.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I heard that Miwa from Sangonomiya Shrine is also in the area. Why don't you ask her for advice, too? She's supposed to be good with interpersonal stuff. It can't hurt to get another perspective.
I'm sure it can't.
All right. Let's see what Miwa has to say.
And I'm guessing at the end we're gonna have to decide whose advice to follow, and that's the split. This could very much be the split.
Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along. So I'm
Okay.
sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with all kinds of people.
You'd think so.
Hopefully-
Oh, damn.
Goro,
We got there before you could finish your dialogue. I'm sorry.
what are you doing here?
We wanted to ask you about something.
This normally doesn't happen. You tell me all about the jam you're in.
I see. So General Goro's friend wants to overcome his weakness, right?
Indeed.
That's right. Do you have any advice?
Well, this is gonna make the rounds quickly.
Let me think. My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking.
Interesting.
Cast your minds back. Why do you think Yae Miko was able to tease General Goro's friend, and not the other way around? It's because she always has that same smile on her face, so no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won the
True
battle
enough.
right from the start.
I
If
guess.
General Goro's friend wants to go head on with her, he must at least learn to do as she does, to conceal the workings of his mind.
You make so much sense. So what you're saying is, my friend just
Yes,
needs
your
to keep us
friend.
cool, and she won't have the chance to take advantage of him.
But you're an
Exactly.
easily excited
Many
doggo,
things look
so how
complicated
can
on
you
the
keep your
surface,
cool?
But often, all it comes down to is who loses their cool first.
Wonderful. You have my gratitude. I'm sure with your approach, that friend of mine
Yes.
will be able to overcome his
Definitely
weakness.
not you.
Then I wish General Goro's friend a great victory.
I mean, honestly, everyone
Slowly
knows
starting to
what.
gain confidence.
Everyone should know that everyone knows what they're
I
talking
suddenly
about
remembered.
here.
Her Excellency updated her general operational directives recently. Who knows? There may be some useful suggestions in there too. Let's go take a look, just to be thorough.
If that is what you want, then it shall be done, Goro. Boss.
Her Excellency handed me the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think this is where I placed them.
Wow, that was much shorter. Well, the distance to walk was also a bit
see.
shorter.
Deployment and mobilization, logistics, conflict resolution, dealing with Outlander merchants. Aha! Got it!
Oh,
How to avoid awkward social situations. Well, that's Her Excellency for you. She thinks of
she
everything,
does
doesn't
think
she?
of everything, like seriously. We remember that from the peace talks and everything. She does think of everything. What does it say?
Socializing is as important as a decisive battle. Know yourself and your enemy to succeed. Boy, if even Her Excellency treats this so seriously, then we'd really better be careful. What I take from this is it's not enough just to learn some general countermeasures. We need specific knowledge of Yae Miko's individual weaknesses to achieve ultimate victory.
Well, learning about her weaknesses might be
How
difficult.
do we figure her out?
I think we can visit Yae Publishing House.
Yae Publishing House. Makes sense. Since she goes there often, Perhaps we can find some telling details about her there.
Ah, okay. I guess. Though I doubt it's gonna be that easy to find any kind of weakness of hers. She's not a mysterious person without reason. But okay. Here I come, Goro. You best be investigating already.
Ah, greetings. Here to buy some books? We just got a new batch of light novels in. Oh, these ones are all the rage at the moment. I must say that Lady Guji has a keen
Which ones do you
eye
have?
for a good book. Almost everyone she picks is a bestseller.
Do you have any recommendations?
Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress Lady Guji with your writing, you're just one small step away from becoming the next big author.
Are these books personally selected by Yae Miko?
Yes. Well, first we screen all manuscripts, filter out the bad ones, and write synopses for the rest. Then we send those to Lady Guji for final approval.
Okay.
So, you have close dealings with Guji Yae. What sort of person is she?
Well, for starters, she's a very busy person.
Understandably
Whenever
so.
she visits the Yae publishing house, she never stays for long. So actually, we.
But I don't think she's actually too busy. I think she just likes to hang around at the
Very
shrine.
invested in Yae publishing house, and on occasion, she'll share some of her promotional strategies with us.
Oh.
Take That's Life magazine, for example. When we first started running it, sales were very poor. The return was barely covering costs, and for a while,
But
it was on the verge of
how did her advice help you?
The fans weren't happy about the prospect of their favorite magazine being discontinued. They kept writing in, begging us to keep it going. So in the end, Lady Guji stepped in and drew up a new marketing plan. Next
Okay
thing
then.
you know, sales are through the roof.
That's life. Wait, isn't that...
What up?
Nothing. It just reminded me of something unrelated.
Unrelated,
I
huh?
didn't realize Yae Miko personally handled the marketing for Yae Publishing House. Yet more
Are you familiar with this work?
unparalleled skill in reading people's minds.
Are you familiar with that magazine?
Anyway, thank you very much. Is there anything more you can tell me about Guji Yae?
No, that's all.
Gonna thank her for
I'm
making
not
sure that
sure
that it
what
got
their plan is
continued.
here, but I caution you against trying to second guess Lady Guji. Just my opinion, but she's the most mysterious person I've ever met.
Yeah.
You think she's mysterious too? I guess we can forget about getting any insights this way then.
That much should have been
Actually,
clear from
you
the
said that
start.
this batch of light novels was hand-picked by her, right? Maybe we could take a brief look. Perhaps we can get some inspiration from them.
Time to do some reading with Goro.
If you're interested, I recommend this book. I've been to other worlds, but I've never tasted defeat.
Oh great, another isekai with an OP
Doesn't have any
protagonist.
particularly exciting abilities, but never fails
Oh,
to
never
defeat
mind.
strong opponents. It's all thanks to their wealth of experience and cunning strategies.
Cunning strategies. In that sense, it sounds similar to Her Excellency Sangonomiya.
Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like.
Okay,
One who
go on.
relinquishes nothing also gains nothing. If you want to win when you're at a disadvantage, a little sacrifice is probably going to be necessary.
Thank you for the valuable advice. Well,
So, you're
one
gonna
more
be
skill to
sacrificing me,
teach
huh?
Although I didn't learn much about my enemy, I've still learned a lot.
You're gonna
about
team up
her.
with Yae Miko to tease me
It's
in order
time
to
put
get out
these
of it
theories to the
yourself.
test. Let's go to Yae Miko's lair. The Grand
Tail wag,
Narakami
tail wag,
Shrine.
tail wag. I see you there, Goro. Well, let's head off then. And once I'm at the shrine, I might as well go and check the tree again. Because I think I can up its level at least a little bit. So I might as well try.
So this is the Grand Narakami Shrine. It's the first time I've been to this place.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. Would you like to draw a fortune slip?
That's not what we're here for.
Grand Narakami Shrine's fortune slips have always been very accurate.
We're actually here to talk to Yae
Generals
Miko.
of the past used to employ all sorts of divination techniques to find out their fortune before a battle. I'm not in the habit of it, but since the opportunities come up, I'd like to give it a try. Let's draw one together.
Okay, sure, why not? You know what? Right is always right, so the rightmost fortune slip it is.
Let's see what we've drawn.
What is it?
It's great misfortune. Hold me. I don't feel so good.
Ah, this must be a trap.
A trap?
You're gonna be doing
Saying
fine.
that Yaemiko fears us and tried to sabotage our
Yes.
plan by making sure we drew a great misfortune?
Yes.
Who knew she'd stoop so low? Well, I will not be intimidated.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine, Goro. You can handle this. Challenge Yaemiko. I shall do that once I gather up this. Because I can. I have come to challenge you, for I am official.
Any second now, we'll be face to face with her.
We're in this together.
Don't worry. All our hard work is definitely going to pay off.
Let's hope so.
Forget about teasing me this time.
She's not gonna show up, is she? You look for Yaemiko together with Goro. She's not gonna show up. Oh no, there she is.
You arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way?
You knew we were coming.
But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
So what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard. We're here to...
You're already caught off guard.
Slow down. No need to rush. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day, and most of them came for the same reason.
Oh.
Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate, hoping that it would be a lifetime
no, that's not what we're here for.
interested, I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you two.
Not quite what we're here for, the two of us.
A lifetime?
Whoa there, calm down, Goro. This is not what's happening.
Remember what Shuhei said? We mustn't pay too much attention to what she says.
Yes, calm down, buddy.
We may be fooled by her cunning words.
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first place. You can just leave all your fur grooming to your little friend here. Imagine him holding your tail in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
Okay, Goro, are you excited about this, or...
My mind is already full of mental images.
Can't unthink it now. Hand me your tail.
To resort to the method Miwa taught us.
By the way, there's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, but with your tail swishing behind you, it tells everything.
Yeah.
Then again,
I've noticed your tail wags a lot.
most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
Please. No more. I
One
concede.
method left. A cunning strategy that no one saw coming. This is going to hurt me almost as much as it hurts my opponent. But there's no other way.
You're gonna throw me under the bus, Goro, aren't you? You're gonna throw me under the bus,
I
Goro?
think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me. Just like me, you hug your tail when you go to sleep.
Oh crap.
And just like
Hard
me,
counter,
you
let's
daydream
go.
About someone else grooming your tail for you.
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you. Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you. But I'm afraid I don't have a tail at all.
No.
KO.
Retreat! Retreat! Fighting on is futile. Better to conserve resources for the next confrontation. We're out of here. When I get back,
Poor
I'm going to
Goro.
train harder than I've ever trained before. I won't lose to her again.
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.
Next time.
What? Another bad one?
Uh,
Let me try again.
that was quite the defeat we suffered there. Was it because of the bad misfortune? Who knows? Let's offer some sigils here real quick. Ooh, that's gonna come in handy. That's gonna come in really handy. 17 already. Ooh, can't wait for a good rerun. Also, I'm gonna be entering unknown territory for me. I'm sure a lot of people already know what those are, but I haven't looked it up, so... Okay. Well, there's still more to do, so... Goro, we're not done yet. Get back here this instant. And that was still not the split path. So the last one I go down is gonna be the one with 2 endings. Okay then. Then let's handle things another way. Yet again. Hello, my friend.
There was definitely some. Sorry that you had to. Since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things are. I've never been good. I could probably.
Okay. It's okay. Let's just ignore her. Let's try this again.
You're right.
Actually, Yamiku's not all bad.
Really? Well, it's a relief to hear that. In that case, I still have some business to take care of with the Yai Publishing House.
What is it?
They run a monthly magazine called That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure why they chose me, but...
So that's how you're connected to
it's my job
that.
now, and I can't give it up just like that.
Huh.
Yai Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to Yai Publishing House.
Okay then. That's what you want to do? Let's do just that. Kind of curious how that's gonna be the path that has multiple endings, but okay. A nice quiet spot. Yeah, this seems to work.
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, the sooner we can go do something else. I just
Okay.
hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yai Publishing House later.
Again, she's not
Anyway,
that bad.
the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them.
I guess I can help you. I'll stay and keep you company.
Great. Let's write the replies together. I'm actually interested to hear your perspective. Let me see here.
What
let's
is
start
it?
with this one.
Okay.
Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good-looking and had a lovely voice.
Okay, so someone
When
crushing
I
hard,
peeked at
I
him from
see.
behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter, and my heart started beating faster and faster. See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at dealing with.
Also, Debbie, hi, hang on,
Seems to be
I'll
from a
read
young
that.
lady,
I'll read
which
that
is
in a
not
second.
demographic where I can offer much expertise. What's
Well,
your
I'm not a young lady either. How would I know? But yeah, I think she's falling in love. Yeah, definitely here. Very unwell today. Sorry about the lack of activity. Again, you never need to apologize about lack of activity. Seriously. But I hope you're getting better soon if you're feeling unwell. Went to buy Pokemon Diamond, came home and fell asleep until now. Very unwell. Well, again, hope you get well soon. But I wish you the best of luck with the stream. Feeling like a COVID boy once again. Ah. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I really hope that your situation's gonna improve soon. Let's hope it's just temporary. I mean, of course it's gonna be temporary, but let's hope it's not. It's the very short kind of temporary. But if she's fallen in love.
Well, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but if you say so, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
reply like
She's
this.
not falling ill. Debbie is the one who's fallen ill.
It's likely that the feelings you're experiencing right now won't occur many times in your life.
I'll be
I urge you
fine.
to summon the courage to seize this opportunity and see where it takes you. No matter where that
More professional than I expected. Nice one, Goro. But yeah, again, you'll be fine. I believe in you. Anywho. Goro could be a very good femboy. But wow, wow. Wow. What great... Wow, that's what you're leaving me with. Okay, then. Yeah, I mean, if that's what if that's what you're saying, then it must be true.
What? Really?
Amazing, of course.
That's how it is in battle, too. Opportunities to seize victory are fleeting. When they arise, you have to capitalize on them right away.
Yeah, but what if she
I
doesn't
imagine it's
succeed?
the same in love? That's my suggestion, anyway. Come on, let's read the next letter.
Yeah, what does this one
My
say?
neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time.
Okay.
I've tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my questions. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot. Please help me. If this is a dispute between neighbors, it must be settled as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It's like when conflict arises
Like,
between
I know they've been friends, but you gotta put your foot down, otherwise it's gonna keep nagging at you more and more and gonna erode your friendship over time. So I think it's best to put your foot down once really firmly and just say, hey, I want this to be like this.
Do you think that makes sense?
Yeah, I agree. Like, come out and say, hey, I do not like this. Because otherwise, if they keep annoying you, then you're gonna start acting annoyed towards them, and that's just gonna erode you, and that's just gonna be far more harmful towards your relationship than it would be just to put your foot down once in a while. So yeah.
Okay, so let's reply along those lines. Let me think. How about this?
All right, let's see your wording.
It is good that you want to repay your neighbor's kindness, but be aware that you can find other ways to do this that don't involve lending them money. Right now, the most important thing for you to do is demand your money back. Being kind does not mean allowing your neighbor to walk all over you.
There you go.
And we are done with that letter. The next one seems longer. Let me see.
Okay.
Hello. I was born on Narakami Island, and now I'm a soldier in the Resistance.
Oh, that's about your man.
This is from one of my troops?
Is it someone you know?
Most likely, but I'm not sure who. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yai Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all names in the process. So I can't
Understandably
be sure who
so.
exactly this is. Anyway, let's keep reading. I couldn't turn a blind eye to the Vision Hunt Decree, and my anger drove me to join the Resistance. My comrades and I have fought side by side, and I have formed deep friendships with them. Since we
Okay.
achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I have remained on Watatsumi Island. But this is not my hometown, and I often find myself dreaming of the cherry blossoms falling on Narakami Island. I now don't know whether to stay here or return home. The Resistance has
Ooh,
treated
that's
me
gonna be a
well,
tough one.
and I've long been disillusioned by the shogunate, but my hometown tugs constantly at my heartstrings.
Well, you can
How
always
should I reply to him?
let them return home. They can always visit their friends at the Resistance, can't they? I feel like this is it. But you'll have to answer this one.
Let me think about it. To be blunt, I obviously don't want any soldiers under my command to leave. But if making them stay causes them pain, how are my actions any different from the Vision Hunt Decree?
Yeah.
I suppose I'll reply... Narakami Island has changed. You should go back and visit. That should do it.
You okay there, buddy?
I'll be okay. Come
You
on,
sure?
let's finish the rest of the letters.
You helped Goro write all the replies. And this is gonna be an ending, right?
Thanks
No,
to
not
you,
yet.
writing the responses went very smoothly this time. Let's go and deliver them to the Yai Publishing House, shall we?
So we need to deliver first. Okay, then. I guess we can do that. Won't take much time after all. A quick delivery mission to right down here. We didn't go too far, so this is easy.
Ah, great. That's all the replies for this round accounted for. Thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Goro.
Think nothing of it.
Wait,
I agree
what do you
with
mean,
you, so
Miss?
it's only right
Hang
to do the
on,
best
Miss
I
He.
can.
What were you gonna say?
trouble you to come back to
What were you
Washington
gonna say
Hall
there,
with me?
buddy?
I want to find that soldier. Not to persuade them to stay, I don't want them to leave without saying goodbye. Kazuha once told me that the bonds between people whose paths have crossed can never be broken, even after they part ways. But maybe I'm scared he might be wrong. People can change quickly, and I worry that the next time I meet my comrade, who fought so bravely alongside me, there will already be some distance between us.
Well, let's go visit them.
Great. Then let's head off whenever you're ready.
Well, let's go then. Once again, gotta travel all the way back over here. There's a lot of back and forth between the two islands furthest away from each other, basically. The westernmost island and the easternmost island. We constantly need to travel between those two, because those are the two islands that actually have a lot of people living on them. Ones in between, actually, they do have small villages, I guess. But yeah, here is Inazuma City, here's the entirety of the Resistance. Naturally, the Resistance would like to live far away from Inazuma City, but still. So much travel time here.
General Goro,
Thankfully, I can teleport.
and Captain of Swordfish too.
Yes.
General Captain, are you here to inspect the camp?
Not this time. I just thought I'd come by to catch up while everyone has some downtime.
Certainly, General Goro. Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know.
No, just some casual
We haven't
banter,
been
you
out
know.
of the camp lately, so we don't have a whole lot of interesting stories.
Actually, I've had something on my mind and wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other duties. Do you still have much contact with each other?
To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with just training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet up. We have holidays, but we use them to go home and spend time with our nearest and dearest, and besides...
So leaving the army is a totally reasonable thing to want to do right now. Even more so than it would be
I'm
normally.
busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free. Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what then? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we'd talk about.
So that's really how it goes, huh?
It's part of life, as sad as it is.
I know. It's okay. It just seems a pity, that's all.
Yeah.
You know, having said all that, there's something else that I've always felt about this.
Oh?
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter what we might go through in the meantime, all of us will be straight back here if Watatsumi Island is ever in danger. Even if
Well,
we
hey,
won't
that's
change
good,
beyond
I guess.
recognition, we can always trust that we've got each other's backs. And that's one thing that's never gonna change.
See, so
We're your
Kazuha was
troops,
right.
General Goro. You trained us, you took us into battle.
Of
and
course he
led
was
the way
right.
as we
Why wouldn't he be
charged
right?
against the enemy.
He's a
Even
genius.
if
He's
we
just a
felt
poet.
we'd be
He has to be right
contact
about
now,
everything.
We are still brothers in arms. If you say the word, we will all pick up our weapons again at a moment's notice.
I mean, you already have your weapon. You don't need
Long
to
live
pick
the
it up.
resistance.
Yes. That's the way it should be.
Long live the
Long live
resistance.
the resistance. I won't disturb you any further. You guys keep training hard. Regarding everything else, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
So, you're happy with this outcome, Goro? After joking around with the soldiers for a time, you hear approaching footsteps.
General Goro, you're here.
Yes?
I believe Hiroaki's been hoping to catch you. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time, but never saw you return. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know so he's not waiting there in vain.
Oh, we can
I'll
go.
be right over. I know what I have to do now. Come with me. Let's head to the camp.
That we shall.
Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs. Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again. after a long
Understandably
time,
so.
But in no time at all, we'd be the best of friends again.
I mean, it has to be that way, right? So, girl, Sorry that I waited a bit, but I don't want to cut you off again. That happened before, and I don't want it to happen again. Seemed very mean.
General Goro,
You want to leave.
I would like to request permission to leave the Resistance, sir. I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made the decision.
It's all right.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Hunt decree.
Understandably
so.
so.
Much disappointment in Narakami Island for supporting it.
Understandably so.
But after the war ended, I wanted to go back and visit, but I still couldn't make up my mind.
And now you
Thanks
did.
to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally able to find the courage to talk to you about it.
Miss Hina, huh?
Of course,
So
if
that's
you
the cover
disagree,
name you're going
I'll obey
by?
your orders. I am your subordinate.
So that's the cover name you're using, huh? Okay, I see, I see. Miss Hina.
Miss Hina? Who's that?
I know that's your cover name, Goro.
Long story.
Forget it. Never mind her. I approve your application to leave the Resistance.
General Goro,
Come on.
So what was that about a femboy?
We're never going to see each other again.
Hmm.
Come back and visit Watatsumi Island. There's no need to limit yourself to a specific place.
Okay, then.
Just do what you want to do. No matter where we are, we will always be comrades.
Yes, General.
And away he goes. You sent the soldiers off to the seashore.
I'll take my leave then. Take care of yourself, General Goro.
I mean, yeah, he can take care of himself more so than you can. He has a vision, you know.
That was okay. Or should I say, it was for the best. This is how it should be. It should leave you with a smile on your face.
Crab. There was Crab. And there he goes. We smile when we part so that we may smile when we meet again. The smiling send-off. Aww. That's nice. But this ain't it. We're still not done. There's one more ending to do here. And I was right, this is the split. So I'm guessing this is if I don't stick around with him and instead try to go back to... What was it? Back to Yae Publishing House to look for Yae Miko? I think that's the split point. Okay. Goro! I have returned.
This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the I just hope I don't. Anyway.
I'll go keep watch at Yae Publishing House.
You want to scout ahead?
Yes.
Yeah, that works. This way, if Yae Miko's lying in wait for me there, I can avoid her. But stay sharp, okay? She is a force to be reckoned with. You must be sure to tread carefully.
If you say so, Goro.
Get yourselves back here right away. We'll run for our lives. I mean, we'll
strategic retreat, yes.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Thanks, Goro. I'll handle this. You can believe in me. Because I am a genius at everything I do. Okay. And here we go. Scouting ahead. Starting now.
All right, everyone, settle down.
What's happening here?
Today, united by a common purpose. Now, who can tell me what they think that might be?
Let's see what this is about. Miss Hina fan club member. We're not gonna accidentally, you know, uncover Goro's secret identity here.
Well, of course it's to tell the whole world about how wonderful Miss Hina is. An excellent answer. How gentle she is, how understanding she is, how delightfully mischievous she can be, on occasion.
Wow.
We can all testify to the great joy that Miss Hina has brought to our lives.
Miss Hina, yes, of course. Of course.
People out there in this world who still need Miss Hina's salvation. We can help by spreading the good news about Miss Hina to every soul in the world.
Of course. Yeah.
Do you have a moment to talk about Miss Hina?
Who?
Friends, I found one! Someone needs our help!
I feel like I know this Miss Hina you're talking of.
We don't want to scare him off.
Hello, my friend.
Oh my
On
god,
this
they're
joyous day,
crazy.
we would like to open our hearts
Can we
to
talk to
you
Goro
and
about
tell
how
you
his
about
fans
the
are
existence
absolutely
of a
insane?
perfect being. She is gentle,
They're
kind,
insane.
understanding.
Help.
She is the brightest star in
They're
the sky.
simps.
Here, have this pamphlet.
Goro, your fanbase is a bunch of simps. Oh my god. There's even a... Oh my god, Goro. Teyvat's big sister, gentle and kind, she answers all your questions. She'll help you be rid of all your troubles. This looks kind of familiar.
Oh, my apologies. I'm not excited. I forgot to give you all the details.
Goro.
Ever come across a magazine called That's Life, published by the Yae Publishing House?
Yes.
It's a monthly magazine featuring, amongst other things, an advice column. We were among the first readers to send in letters seeking advice, and we've received kind and gentle replies to each one. Although the editor chose to conceal her name, gender, and other details, we all see her as an emphatic older sister figure.
I see.
We're convinced that she must be the same sort of person in real life.
And you gave her that name.
There's no mistake.
And how did the art come to look so incredibly alike to Goro as well?
Respects me, trusts me. She has
How
a
come the
natural
artwork
ability
looks
to
so
connect with
similar to
people.
the actual Goro, just
So
female?
considerate. She can always sense our true emotions from our letters and never fails to deliver the advice and the encouragement we need. Except when it comes to the topic of romantic love. She's clearly not an expert there. But even then, that just makes her all the more endearing.
Well, I helped out with that last time.
Column went through a low period where it just wasn't popular at all. In fact, they almost axed it.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yae Publishing House made the decision to publicize her image, and then the column finally started to grow.
Yeah, that was Yae Miko's decision. Oh, Yae Miko is responsible for that image. Of course, of course. Of course it became increasingly popular after they included the fact that, yeah, this is, by the way, the person replying to you is a cute waifu. Miko, you sly little... So Miss Hina is...
That's right. Miss Hina is the person in charge of That's Life magazine's advice column. She's the one we all admire
Yes.
and adore so greatly. So,
yeah, of
when we heard that
course.
Yae Publishing House
Totally
official
correct.
likeness of
Yes.
Miss Hina today, we immediately came here from wherever we were, all over the nation, to gather together and to witness this grand moment in history.
I wonder how Goro would react to this.
Please, gaze upon the radiant beauty of Miss Hina. See how truly lovely she is.
Mysterious flyer. Oh, Goro! Why didn't you tell me that you're a cute anime waifu? In the public eye? I was not aware of this, Mr. Military General. Hoo boy. Does he know about this? I'm kind of curious.
There you are.
Hi.
You know who at Yae Publishing House?
No, she isn't, but hey, Miss Hina. Can we talk for a second? What's up, Goro?
I just finished writing my replies, so I was about to head to Yae Publishing House and hand them in.
Are you helping to write for them?
Why? I guess it's because I can help people this way. Also, the editor said to me, this is something that only you are capable of.
Oh, is it
They made quite
now?
a solemn request when they first approached me, so I felt like I couldn't refuse it. But once I'd settled into it, I found myself really enjoying it. Before I knew it, I had written hundreds of replies, and
Oh wow,
sometimes they
hard
just wanted
worker,
it
huh?
just to thank me.
And at the same time being a
Happy
military
whenever they
general?
compliment me. Every time I think about that terrifying woman, I feel like I want nothing to do with Yae Publishing House. But then, whenever I think about how my replies
Well, listen to
impact
this,
so
but
many
I feel like you
people,
already
I
know.
feel a sense of responsibility.
I feel like you already
At this
know
point,
about this,
I'm so
probably.
used to it that I'd probably find it hard to adjust if I ever gave it up.
He actually doesn't know. I can't let Goro know the full story.
Well, I don't quite know what's going on, but I'd like to get these letters delivered quickly while you-know-who isn't around.
Yeah, okay,
I'm really
sure.
looking forward to the readers' reactions when they receive my letters. In the army, people are always a little reserved when talking to me because I'm a general. But those
Yeah, to them you're a cute
obstacles
waifu,
are
so...
via letters. Everyone who writes seems to treat me like that one friend who they can share anything and everything with.
Yeah,
So
like
I'm
a
not
big
about to let them
sister.
down. Let's head over.
Why don't I deliver them for you?
But Yai Publishing House isn't far from here, if I remember correctly. Let's just head there together.
No, I got
Besides,
this.
This way, if you know who does show up, we can look out for each other. Let's go.
I'm not sure this is a good idea, but okay. Well, I guess we'll go. Go to deliver the replies. I'm going the wrong way. You can definitely tell how much I'm trying to avoid this. Also, is the stream lagging? I hope it's not. If the stream is lagging, well, why am I saying please tell me? There's no one around to tell me. But the stream was just... Again, I have the stream open separately and it was just buffering a bit again, so I was getting worried. Hi, hello.
Strange. It seems unusually lively here today.
Yeah, they weren't here on our previous
I don't
loop.
come here often. Is it like this most of the time?
It's a special case today.
Hey, there seems to be some commotion over there. Let's check it out.
Let's not.
Allow me to reiterate, my friends. We in the Miss Hina fan club must abide by the club rules. Firstly, we mustn't try and probe into Miss Hina's true identity.
Of course.
People cannot cause her any trouble.
Yeah.
Secondly, fans of Miss Hina are not to make any controversial statements when representing the fan.
Naturally.
We must exercise self-discipline and present a good
Guys, this is how you should
other
act
people.
towards online content creators.
While our mission is to promote Miss Hina in every way possible, if
Don't
someone
start
with
drama,
says they're
don't
not
just try
interested,
to
we
dig
ought to
into
respect that and
their
not go
personal
forcing
lives,
it
you
down our
know,
throats.
everything.
And finally, we are here today because Miss Hina has brought us together, but we are also here to change ourselves for the better, for her sake. Can we do that, people?
No.
Can we do that?
No.
Yes, we can!
Always make her proud and never
Wow.
bring her down.
Oh, so this is what they call a fan club.
Yeah, it's your fan club, but
know
don't think
whose
about
fan
it too
club
much.
is, but they are raring to go. Reminds me of the rallying speeches we used to give before going into battle.
Yeah.
Something's up, isn't it? I can tell. You're avoiding my gaze.
Goro, can we talk about this for a
Something
second?
It's not her, is it?
No, not that.
Excuse me, friend. Something about you looks awfully similar to Miss Hina.
You're imagining
I
things.
see. Well, one way or another, fate has brought you here. Have you ever heard of Miss Hina?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Well, as good a time as any for you to find out more.
Goro, I'll tell you all about it.
Gentle, kind, and considerate. You can tell her anything that is bothering you, and she will patiently advise you on how to deal with it.
Oh, well, she sounds like a very pleasant person to be around. She
Yeah.
must be the polar opposite of Yae Miko, right?
Someone completely different from Yae Miko, rather than polar opposite, but yeah, of course. Haha.
But who's the spitting image of Miss Hina? I wonder if they're blood relatives.
Shh! Have you forgotten? We may not pry into Miss Hina's identity.
At least let's take a photo with them.
Oh,
Friend, may we take a photo with you? We
yikes.
borrowed a camera specifically to witness the official unveiling of Miss Hina's image today.
Sure, that's fine.
Ah.
You wanna take a picture with me?
It's a quirky practice of the Yae Publishing House.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go with this. People clutter around Goro and he takes a great many photos with them.
That should do it. Right. I should really be heading to the Yae Publishing House to hand in those letters now.
Managed to keep him in the dark.
Make way, everyone. Make way. The Miss Hina billboard is here. Please, make some space. Coming through.
Hey, everybody! It's the real Miss Hina!
What?
Miss Hina! Miss Hina!
Now I'm curious too. Let's go over and take a look.
You can't?
Huh? Why?
I heard Yae Miko is about to arrive back. Yeah, Yae Miko is about to come.
Really? Then we can't stay. Let's get out of here.
Just drop the letters and
Curious
and
as I am to
bail.
see what all the fuss is about. It'll have to wait until next time. So please join me again the next time I'm delivering letters.
Yeah, of course. Now place those letters and bail. Can shake the feeling that there's something you're not telling me. Debbie, you knew about this, did you not? Damn it, how dare you leave me with that clue?
I do hope the Knights of
You can't just drop a clue like that on me and then head out. Ah, I should have realized I was being a fool. Well, since we have the time, we might as well finish Bedo's stuff. So yeah, let's finish Bedo's stuff as well. I mean, it's just one ending that we still have to do. So, that is right over here. Oh, and that leads right to the ending. Ooh, I'm getting very, very close to the next adventure rank up. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Then again, it's not like I'm gonna get any really amazing rewards for that. As sad as it is. Really looking forward to adventure rank 60 though. Because once I reach that, shouldn't the world level increase again? That's gonna be interesting. Making all my opponents even tougher.
Here we are. I bet he never expected that. What do you mean?
Yeah, we've heard this discussion before.
And let me get.
In the previous stream.
Let's not forget, I, for one, that your journey's far. So if you ever find some, remember.
Come on.
You'll all.
Where's the decision?
Lucky to have a... Okay.
Where's the decision?
Time to get back to our photography. Right, teacher?
I thought you might not be in the mood.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind. So?
That's the same, huh? A little flirtatious.
What? The nerve! What do you think this is?
Are you gonna slap me?
I don't want to do this whole modeling thing. Hey, cut it out. No more pictures.
Quickly press the shutter before Bedo is fully prepared. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, she'll be a bit mad. Thought we agreed to strike a flirtatious pose. Sorry, you agreed who again? Still, it's a decent picture. Ooh, you know what? Might as well do this. Since these opponents are basically offering themselves to be killed, I might as well take them up on the offer. Congrats on surviving that long, but you're gonna fall too. Okay. And there we go. That was the final hangout event done. Perfect. Well, we still have quite a bit of time left. So what shall we do now? Shall we continue with a little bit of World Quest stuff? I'm not sure. You know what, let's try this one.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Missed it, make an offering at the purchase. Where? It's not telling me where to go. Okay, we're not doing that. You know what, instead, how about we head on over here? Ooh, that boss is gonna stick around, huh? Of course, for the event. Is that boss gonna stick around for more than just the event, or just for the event? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. I think this one down here is new. Let's do one of those sprint thingies. I didn't do that one in my previous stream. I didn't do the sprint thingy.
Snow. Remember, tend to your boots when we return.
Okay, let's go. But I've done those. There we go. Damn it. Get over here. Got you. Oh. Grab that. Why was I not able to get that before? Oh well. Let's actually hurry a bit. Ooh, come on, get up, get up. Mona, use your skills. There we go. Mona is gonna be very handy to have for this. Ooh, but not anymore. Come on. Damn it. Okay. Whew. Okay, this is definitely the toughest one so far. Because there's so much climbing. Eh. Okay, and now gliding. Oh, okay. Forgot what those things are. Let me go. I forgot what those blue things are. I thought they were beneficial. But yeah, I've encountered them before. I should have known. Come on. By the way, I got gold on all my others on the first try, but I doubt this is gonna be a gold one. But we'll see. And what medal do I... No, never mind. It was enough. Was not expecting it to be enough, but I guess we're fine. Hello. You know, this area is annoying to explore, so if I see an opportunity like this, I'll take it. But you need to die probably for... Actually, no, I think you might be far enough away. Open the chest? Where? Oh, up this hill. Come on. Get in there. Okay, yeah. Let's try that again. I wasn't aware where the chest was gonna be, so how would I have known what to do? Also, I am about to freeze to death, but that shouldn't matter. Not when I'm about to succeed. Damn it, I failed to get the wind current going. You don't even need the wind current. Okay. So I did this, this, and this. And those are the only 3 available right now, if I see that correctly. But there's new stuff to do over here. Collecting shiz. Let's do that. Let's collect some shiz over here. They saw me, despite the fact that I just arrived at the teleport point. That's how annoying these enemies are placed. They see you from right near the teleport point. Yikes. Oh, of course, it's a goddamn Whopper flower. I just fought a big one of you. So you've got nothing on me. You really think you can do anything to me? After I just fought a Whopper flower, incredibly huge and powerful enough to impersonate humans. I'm not gonna follow you down there. I am busy melting ice. Actually, now I'm gonna have to follow you down there. There we go. Let's get this one. You're gonna die. Or not. Okay. That works too. We're just gonna warm up a bit. Oop. Come on. Just die. Thank you. And you know what? I'll kill you too, because you're getting annoying. Like, seriously annoying. Oh my god. We just stop for a second. No. There we go. Come on. And you can go over here. And that does it. Okay, there's still more ice to be melted. Let's take a look around. Oh, there we go. No, he saw me. Let's ignore you, I just want to find the ice. There we go, found it. Break. Okay, where to go next? Ah, there's a fighting thingy down here. Something I learned, you can make them a whole lot easier. You can just, you know, turn those things into those ice things into heat things before you even start. And I was not aware that that was a possibility, but it is. And that definitely makes things a whole lot easier. Like, look at this. Boom. Done. And I can do that for everything, before I even pressed the start button. And I wasn't aware of this, so I was struggling to make it through it somehow. Like an idiot. There we go. Let's do this one. Did the one up top respawn? They do respawn, usually. But sometimes it takes a while. Okay, I guess we'll start. And the first one we see will be used to do that one. Okay, let's keep eyes open for opponents. With that little glow. There we go, I already see one. That little slime. It's usually slimes. And... got it. Now I've got a heat spot. Oh wow, we froze him. We froze the giant monster. Eh. But yeah, grabbing them is also beneficial because it allows you to do quite a bit of extra damage in this. For one hit, that is, but still. It's very handy. Okay, come on, let me grab it. See, and now all the little ones are dead. 2 more opponents left. One of them can give me another thing. Come on, give me another one of those crystals. Where did it go? There it is. And there we go. I win. These things are so much easier once you just clear everything out beforehand. How was I supposed to know that you could do that beforehand? It just felt like you could only do it once you got started. Okay. Let's see. Born of Snow. I need to make a third one. Need to make a third snowman. And a fourth one too. But I can grab all of this. Still need to work on this because that's not unlocked yet. I've done these. Oh, never mind, I haven't done this one yet. And there's another fight down here. Okay, got it, I'll get to them right away. Can't just leave them. Now that I've started doing that stuff, I'll finish doing that stuff. Okay, let's go. So I can grab items down here. Okay, I can already see what I'm looking for. Oh, let's get started then. Hello, little chunks of ice. I am here to melt you. Hey. I was not looking forward to seeing you guys, so die. You get destroyed. And you get destroyed. Oop. And you get destroyed. This is nice. And now you... And next one is over here. I got egg. I like. And now one more, which is right here. I don't have to worry about this opponent because I'm out of here. I'll go to the final one by going back up to the teleport point and warming up. Okay, let's go. Now we got another fight coming in. However, you're not my opponent, I'm leaving you. You're also not my opponent. I have to go all the way down here. Sorry. Bye-bye. Was nice meeting you. Okay, where is it? Down there. Okay. Yep. There it is. Now let's see. There's definitely one of those quartz crystal thingies. And I can see a second one. I can see 3 of them. Great. We can easily finish all of this off before we even get started. That's one. Second one is right behind here. Come on. Grab it and bonk. And last one. There we go. And bonk. And start.
Let me scry. Odds reveal by
Ooh, okay. Mostly ranged opponents, I see. And one slime. There we go. Keep it up. There we go. Keep it up. Ooh. See how easy the shields are disposed of if you have the right power at your disposal. Those quartz crystals are amazing in combat here. Oh. So yeah, these fights are easy once you know that you can do everything before you even get started. But since I didn't know that in the beginning, well, you know. Okay. Now I can claim everything. There's just two more of each that are gonna get unlocked, and one more of this one. And this is entirely new. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. You know what? Let's go. Let's do this. Let's try it once. Destroy all of the arcane fruits and defeat the Fellflower. Fellflower activates. Its snowball attacks use arcane fruits to interrupt that attack and defeat the Fellflower. Okay. Defeat 4 monsters created by the arcane fruits. Defeat the Fellflower without allowing it to absorb any arcane essence at all. Without being hit by its subterranean attack. Fellflower throws out its arcane fruits, defeated without being hit by the fruit's hammer strikes. I don't know anything about half of what that stuff just mentioned, but okay. Well, let's go. Hello, pretty little flower. Would you mind coming out? Co-op would probably be a lot easier for this. I'll see if I can find people to do co-op for this. Cannot pause. Oh, that's interesting.
Let me scry.
But reasonable. Arcane fruits. Ooh. There we go. Alright, those are to pick up. There we go. Why is that spot out there glowing? Game, why is that spot out there glowing?
Shadows of fate.
No, I don't want to let you absorb this essence. Also, you stop moving. Damn it. No, no, no. I don't want this. I don't like you doing that. So you're gonna have to die now. Come on. Destroy it. Destroy it. Oh, how am I supposed to destroy those in time? Okay, grab. Grab. Speed on over here. And grab. Still not sure if I'm able to, if I'm doing this right now. Okay. More? Will you stop spawning those in for a second? Well, it's now in its small state again, so I should be able to win. And those two slimes are really not an issue. There, they're gone. Come on. Oh, what are you doing? Don't you dare attack me like this. Or, like, at all. Don't like it when you attack me. Come on. Ooh. Subterranean attack? Ooh. I see. That was the subterranean attack. Didn't even see that last time. Ha, you fool! I blocked you by using my ult.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Come on, again. Oh, damn it, now I got hit by it. Now I got hit by it. And why? Because I couldn't move, because I was in the middle of performing an animation. There was no way I could dodge that in that case. Well, let's just win this fight real quick. Okay, so what do I get? I won within 3 minutes, which I guess is decent. Let's quickly warm up and see what I got. Ooh, also I got something for my battle pass. Snowstrider emblems. Okay, I'll take it. Gotta take everything for the battle pass I can get. Everything I can get I shall take. So how did I do? Destroy all arcane fruits and defeat it. Got it. Activates its snowball attack. Use the arcane fruits to interrupt that attack. Got it. After the Fellflower throws out its arcane fruits, defeated without being hit by the fruit's hammer strikes. Didn't even see one of those attacks, so nice. Okay. So all that's left is without being hit by the subterranean attack, which should be doable as long as I am not in a stupid animation. I'm not sure about this one. This one is definitely doable. I'm already halfway there.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't
So, nice. Very nice. So I'm gonna exchange some stuff. Because after all, that's what this stuff is for. It is for exchanging. So I shall do just that. Okay, and that's a little bit above my stuff right now. But I can get another Crown of Insight. Let's go. And of course I need to get these to enhance the special weapon. But you can never say no to a Crown of Insight. Once you see a Crown of Insight, you better get that as soon as possible. I mean, it's not like it's gonna do me any more good for Klee, because Klee's talents are maxed out. I know those two can get higher, but the only way I can achieve that is by upgrading her constellation, which I cannot do! Unless Klee gets another rerun and I actually invest in doing pulls for that. Now, next up should probably be just giving Jean the final little push. That's probably gonna be my next goal. Because other than that, I don't really have one. I have 4 Crowns of Insight, so even if I give her that final push, I still have 3 crowns left. So once I do get Zhongli, I'm definitely gonna max out everything for Zhongli, just because he's a good character, especially with that shield. So yeah. And once I have done that, who else will I use my Crowns of Insight for? I'm actually not sure. I could do it for... But the only thing I use Fischl for is Oz, and Oz is already max level, so I'm not sure it's worth it to upgrade the other 2 aspects. Venti is a really good character. And I feel like Venti is one of those characters who I might actually end up using more in the future if I need another good team. The thing is, right now I'm one of those people who just has one single team they use all the time and doesn't ever use the other characters unless they go into the Spiral Abyss. But I feel like Venti is definitely a character I could upgrade. Now, I'm probably not going to use his normal attack too much, but I could definitely upgrade those 2. Speaking of, can I upgrade them right now? I can. But this one is the good one. This is the good one. Plus, I have a bunch of these items, so I can easily pull that off. You know what? Might as well. At least give him one more. I'll upgrade that next week, probably, though, because that way I can spend some more. And, you know, I like doing that. What do you need, by the way? Oh, you need those, right. I used up all those for Klee up until now, so no wonder I didn't get you up past 6, despite the fact that you're actually pretty nice. Makes sense, makes sense. Well, 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 well. Now I could call it quits early today, or I could do some other stuff. Now the thing is, I don't really know what else to do, and I can't exactly ask chat for what to do. After all, there's no one here. I'm all alone, which is pretty common for Genshin. When it comes to Genshin, I'm pretty much almost always alone. As sad as that is. But people just don't like it. Ooh. Ooh, me likey. Me likey grumpy.
Huh. Snow. Remember, tend to your boots when we return.
Yeah, let's do this one. Eyes. Yeah. And a nose. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the standard. There we go. This works. Works for me. And that's another thing done for this. I built another snowman. Are you happy? You happy, game? There. Shadows Among Snowstorms Act 3. There's gonna be an Act 3, and that's not out yet. Kind of sad. Maybe I should have waited until that came out and finished everything in one single stream. Maybe I should have. Well, there's very little I can do about that now. You know what I could do? Let's do some nice little boss fights. Already did this one. Did I do Storm Terror already? Okay, let's do Storm Terror. Let's do a boss fight real quick. Let's do one of the big ones. In we go. Are you ready? I'm usually able to 2-cycle Storm Terror, so it's not that big of an issue. Why can I not start? Excuse me? Why am I not allowed to start that? Why am I in co-op mode? Why am I in co-op mode? Can someone answer that question for me? Why was I in co-op mode? I do not understand. Does fighting that new boss automatically put you in co-op mode even if you fight it single player? If so, that's pretty stupid. Well, now I know. Now I know. Okay. Now normally I enter this fight with all my ults charged up. That's not a luxury I have right now. But I should hopefully still be able to 2-cycle him despite that. These arrows don't do anything really, other than make sure that Dvalin is affected by Electro, which is gonna be helpful, but when he comes down like this. Because that way this is gonna hurt even more than it would normally. Okay. Let's do this again. And boom. Down you go. Now I go up here. Again, normally I would be able to do a bit more damage, because I'd be using my ult here. Now I'm not gonna use it, now I'm gonna save the charge for the second cycle. Okay. Probably don't even necessarily need to use it, but it would be helpful to have it. Okay. Now this is where I have to be on the move. Let's go. Catch that wind current. Wind current. I can't even talk anymore. Maybe I should call it quits a bit early today. The next Pokemon stream will be longer though, The next stream, of course, is gonna be... It's gonna take a bit, actually, before the next Pokemon stream is gonna happen. You know why? Next stream is gonna be Friday Night Funkin'. After that, I'm gonna take one day break. Yes, so no stream tomorrow and no stream on Saturday. But, well, you know, Friday Night Funkin' into karaoke, so that's gonna be fun. Still can't believe I agreed to do something that embarrassing. Despite the fact that I never ever sing. So expect the karaoke session to sound absolutely horrible. There's no way that's gonna sound good at all. And that's a promise. Okay, now let's go, Cleve. Finish this guy off. There. And just like that, it is done. Got a nice little amount of loot, which I will gladly take. Also, what did that do for me? The daily? Yeah. Still need to do quite a bit more for the weekly stuff. But I can handle that, I think. Probably not now, though, yeah. Again, this would be calling it quits a bit early. You know, I'm not even gonna exit out of the game before ending this. So, yeah. While I'm ending this, let me just check my achievements. So, this is gonna be the end of it. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Those of you who did come and check in, as well as those of you who are watching this as an archive now. But sadly, no one is around for me to talk to right now, so I'm really just talking to those of you watching the archive. So I hope you like Genshin Impact, because yeah, Genshin, while it's not gonna be too frequent, it is gonna come back whenever there's something major going on. I'm not even sure if it's worth it to do another stream on the event, considering it's probably gonna be over in a second. So, we'll see. I might do it like I did with ReZero, make it a day that I treat like I wasn't streaming at all. Just do this quick little stream, but also upload an archive like on a day where I wasn't streaming. I think that might be reasonable. In any case, this is where I'm ending the stream. Thank you so much for watching the archive. Thanks to Debbie, Tord, and Rob who checked in today, even if it wasn't for long. And yeah, I hope to see you around in the future. So until then, bye!